Here's one for anyone planning a trip out of Belfast or Dublin to the Big Apple. Today I'm in New York to give you a full tour of the newest and one of the tallest skyscrapers in America. One Vanderbilt is 5 times taller than the Oval Tower in Belfast, and that of course is one of the tallest buildings on the island of Ireland. One Vanderbilt here in New York isn't just the 5th tallest skyscraper anywhere in the USA, but it's a completely unique experience, offering an observation deck with a difference. And this one is quickly becoming one of the most popular attractions for Irish visitors. The Summit is the newest observation tower now in New York City. I think there's 5 in total. Empire State, Top of the Rock, The Edge, One World Trade Center, and now this as well. This is more of an arty, immersive experience. We paid to not just go up to the summit, but the ticket also takes us up a little bit further on the glass elevator on the side of the very top of the building for a few more floors. So I could not get tickets anywhere online for this. I came down here early this morning, 9 a.m. There was no one here. I used these ticket machines here to buy us tickets, so they obviously hold a lot back. Probably I'd say maybe half or more for sale here at the actual ticket counter. So if you can't get them online on the day, don't worry, just do get down early, because as you can see, this is a highly popular attraction and will fill up quickly. These are the hours of operation right here. Here we go. Celebration. Oh, so what is it, like a wee show or something?
New York has always been about change, but this part of town is stuck in the past. When the city stops transforming, the city dies. We felt this was a building that had to be built to spark a revival.
We took the leap. One Vanderbilt was our opportunity to put our mark on the skyline.
Let's bring it in.
This was a building built by New Yorkers for New Yorkers. There was nothing that was going to stop us. One Vanderbilt will forever be ingrained in the fabric of New York City.
This building broke boundaries, redefining what is possible.
We want to create a space that will be unparalleled.
In a way, we'll look back on this period. And the building that will be most looked at and examined will be One Vanderbilt.
Welcome to Summit. Please exit to your right.
So when you come through, they give everybody these little sort of wrap around your shoes, bits of elasticated plastic to wear. I guess that's for the glass, so you don't scrape it, or I don't know, a bit random. And there's also these sunglasses here. I guess that's just because it's quite reflective up there, and on a sunny day it's probably even worse. So yeah, I don't think you need them unless it's really bright or your eyes are really sensitive. Maybe, I don't know. Just a lot of glass and mirrors, isn't it? We'll find out.
Smoke and mirrors.
Smoke and mirrors. Already done one photo, group photo on the way in. Here you have the option for another photo using these booths or not. You don't have to do the photo if you don't want to. So we're not going to do it. We're going straight through. No photo. Oh. So we're now like in the mirror house at Thunderland. Can't see, it's very dark in here, isn't it? Very dark. So before you go up in the lifts, you line up with these little dots along the ground. Is it like one a person, I take it? Yeah, something like that. Is that right? So that's 4, yeah. Oh. It's going to be tight. Maybe let me in there beside her. Tight.
Wow, are you better now? Look at this cool lift. Wow.
What do I think?
All the lights.
All the lights.
Cool. Tapping on. It's better.
So this is the lift that takes us the whole way up, is it? I don't know. We'll find out. Well, we'll know now. Hold on. There we go. Here we go. 3. Yeah, I think it's going to go the whole way up.
Oh, my ears, huh? Your ears pop.
What? You like it? No.
That was it.
Welcome to Summit. Please start the journey to your right.
Oh, that is high. 91. 91 floors up, right? Yeah, I think we'll get out of here now.
No, go use on more room. Yeah, thank you. Go on ahead. Thank you.
The 91st floor. Very futuristic, actually, isn't it? Yeah. So 1,100 feet apparently above the New York skyline.
Your ears really do. As soon as you feel it going up, you're like, oh, my ears are gone.
How quick it goes there, like literally it felt like 10 seconds from the ground to the 91st floor, and there's obviously a few more floors above, and we'll get to those shortly. It's not the tallest by any stretch observation tower in New York, but apparently it's the most impressive right now, so we'll find out. Wow. Empire State Building right there. And that's how high up you are. Look. You don't like it?
Me either, Eden.
You don't like how high up you are? No? Oh. This place is like having complete vertigo here. You're trying to figure out what is actually a mirror image and what's actually real. That's the floor looking down. It's weird, isn't it? It's so weird. Right, next, it's reflect. Please do not touch the art. Right. I see. Well, it's all beginning to make sense now. There's less people in this room than the room that everyone enters in, so you can come along here. Slightly obstructed view of Empire State Building, you can get it there, and there's obviously much more window space and a lot less people standing around in this wee kind of link room in between the next section, because everybody backs up when they arrive off the elevator. Right, now we're going into the ballroom, which I'm sure has a more technical name than that. So yes, more art, apparently. Silver balloons being flung around a room 1,100 feet above New York by adults. It's fun until it hits your gimbal. So you've got the iconic New York skyline just down here. Another huge building. I've seen them working on while we've been here. The size of the scaffolding up there is phenomenal. It's almost on a par with this building. These little silver balls aren't helium actually, they're just blowing up, and you hear it now and again. Every so often one of them pops and everybody jumps a bit. But they fly around on these little air vents here that as I'll demonstrate. Those are dotted all around the room, and that's how these things create the idea that they're floating. She's absolutely loving this. Now this room's getting busy, so I hear one of the staff members shouting for people that if they've been here for any length of period to start making their way upstairs to the next room, but however they police this, I have no idea. I suppose all they can do is stop letting people in once it sort of reaches capacity. Yeah, so they're saying if you've been in for more than 10 minutes, make your way upstairs, so they're just sort of hoping people do that, and that you get enough, 10 minutes is enough of banging around big silver balls in the sky. You hear the big bangs every so often, and that's the ladies and their big nails. Also, don't leave your stroller unattended because that one's being moved. It was about to be moved anyway. Right, we're making our way on through Bedlam here. Yes.
Hello guys, please be gentle with the balloons. No pity, no pity. No pity, no pity. Thank you.
Right. This little link corridor between the two kind of main floors, I'll get to those in a second, just where the toilets are, is also a good little vantage point for some more photos. Obviously a bit of clouds come in the last while and rain and so on, but there's the Chrysler building right there. It's like a sort of a smaller Empire State building. So you get some pretty decent views looking out onto the river. Is that the Hudson? Yeah, I imagine it is. With New Jersey over here, I'm guessing. And look, all this window space and nobody really at it at all. So yeah, the next floor up is OB2, Transcendence 2, Levitation, Unity Air, and then back out. And OB1 is where we've just been to. We need to find an elevator though, which is this way. And also we've got tickets for the Summit Ascent, which is the floor up from that. So this is Transcendence 2 Air. What are we looking at down here? So that was, okay, yeah, right. So there's all these Egypts lying on the floor and they don't know, can they see us or do they? Do you remember when we were down there and you looked up, it just looked like reflections, didn't it? Whereas actually up here, these are the bits that people are looking down over, so that kind of makes more sense now, even though you can be lying there like that with not a clue that there's people actually looking right down at you doing your whole influencers in the wild. I notice now I say it's not a bright day at all. It's quite the opposite, but I can see why you would need your sunglasses. Well, certainly it is one of the more immersive observation decks that I've ever been to anywhere, not just New York. The kids love bouncing around with all those balls and just looking at the glass reflections and all the mirrors and things like that. The views, I imagine, are as good as anywhere, but of course today, a little bit overcast, so you're not getting the benefit of that brilliant New York skyline as I've seen it before, but yeah, certainly for the ticket price, which is in a par with all the other observation decks, this one does, I think, really offer you a little bit more value for money, and most importantly for us on this trip, offers you a little bit of something else for the kids, apart from just an elevator that goes up onto a top deck. They've certainly enjoyed looking around. Right, we've got one more floor to go after this, don't we?
Yeah.
And that's the one we're not talking about yet, because we think somebody
Freaking out already.
somebody might not be
Get me out of here.
okay with this. On the glass elevator that takes you up the side of the building. Ascent at Summit, that's called, and it's an extra $12, $14, something like that. Over here's a line for the glass floor photo op. Looking, of course, straight down. It's a pretty big line from that point down there. It's 10 minutes, it says, so I think we're going to give that one a miss. But it's basically this, the whole way down 1,100 feet. This part's called Levitation. Not exactly sure what the vibe is here, but again, not being overly au fait with all things in the arts. Maybe I'm completely missing it, but nobody believes you're flying, mate. We're not buying it.
Do you want to go?
No. Actually, I did not realise you could go outside. Not very many people are, so that is exposed out there, and obviously it looks wet and windy, so this cost you a little bit extra on the ticket. In fact, it was the only ticket available because we bought the tickets today, so it was either this or nothing, so I just don't know how she's going to be with this one. There we go. So this is Ascent. It's the equivalent of another 10, 12 floors further up the side of the building. So obviously you can see the whole way down. It's good there's this wee bit here, because obviously she's not enjoying this, so there's a little bit of sort of bit here. She did not like coming out onto the glass floor. Yeah, like again, you're literally in the clouds at this point, and it keeps going and going and going. Now we're above the clouds. Look.
There we go. It's over.
Well done. Yeah. We're back on the ground, albeit still 91 floors up.
Wasn't scary?
No.
Want to go up again? Yeah. I'm gonna exit you guys. She said no. Yeah, she said no. You guys are gonna exit through here, okay? Oh, so sorry.
Yes.
You're all gonna go exit through here. Yes. She's happy to be back in there. You happy now?
Yeah. That was good, wasn't it? You did the big ride.
Did you like it?
She was brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I'm glad you liked it.
Thank you. Bye. So this is the outside part of the observation deck. Obviously not as many people up here. I am in the clouds today. Bit of weather has come in even in the last half hour, so it's got very bad. And up here I can imagine when it's less wet and cloudy, you're getting some good views. But I want to show you just the elevator we were just on there. This is it here. This is the ride system that goes up this tall part of the building here. So it looks to me like it goes up at least another dozen floors. You can see it just coming down there. There's two of them in total. I guess they just alternate and go up and down the side of that building. There's one in there, and then this other one's coming down now. So it's a cool little add-on to the base ticket price if you fancy getting even higher and getting some of those views. Unfortunately for us today, weather didn't play ball. We weren't able to make the most of it. Top of the Rock now has a similar little gimmick on the top too, in the shape of a beam that you sit on, kind of emulating what it was like for the workers who built the Rockefeller centre back in the day, and it again gives you a little bit of additional levitation once you get to the top of that observation deck. But that's something that was added on afterwards. Obviously they thought about this whenever this building has been built recently, because of course the idea of just getting up this high isn't a big enough thrill for people anymore. They need more in the way of thrills when they get to the very top. And as is the case with any attraction, it finishes in the gift store, right at the very top, level 3 of the attraction. You get your photos here as well, if you want to see what they look like. By these little balls, mugs, and this spring one here. Outside the gift store, this bathroom, bit of a pro hack, floor to ceiling windows. What about that for a selfie? Right there.
Go further down, and everybody else can scan if you do.
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Did you do a face scan also?
This is the photo when we came in. I think it was yours, was it?
Oh, was it? Oh.
Who has the number on the wristband? And now here's all the photos now.
Ah.
You tap on the image and scroll through, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So,
Yeah, like cute. Yeah, I like that. I didn't use that. I didn't
Right, let's left or reflect it? Yeah, do they? It's just all different backgrounds, basically. It's the one picture.
What do you think?
Well,
How much is that?
I don't know, let's see what one background.
I don't usually buy these photos, but
That's a nice
I think because the angle was taken from the camera was actually on the ceiling. It makes me like...
No photos of the screen, guys.
What? Oh. No, I think something closer. Yeah, I like that one. Right.
Yeah. Gonna get it?
Well, let's see how much they are.
you can get a frame of digitals for 30.
No photos, ladies. That's second
With
warning.
the digitals for 40.
Okay.
25's alright actually.
Right here, check out.
And we're going down.
Wie uns persönlich am besten ist. Für die Bundesliga an sich ist es geil, wenn du Spieler hältst. Problem ist nur, dass die Liga dann einfach wieder so langweilig wird. Weil Bayern in den nächsten 5 Jahren wieder so krass Meister wird.
Einfach die besten deutschen Spieler können einfach zu Bayern. Auch für die Nationalmannschaft ist es, glaube ich, von Vorteil, wenn wir da schon zusammenspielen.
Ja. Aber das ist für die Meister wieder ein bisschen langweilig. Ich weiß, du als Bayern-Fan, klar, ihr feiert es. Wenn ihr jedes Jahr Meister werdet.
That's us down now. That's us back down. There we go.
Ja, so, boah, bist du irgendwie auf 14 Meister mit 10 Mal hintereinander. Die letzten Jahre waren nicht so schlimm. Ja, die letzten 2, aber das war schon
Oh, and another gift shop awaits. Shocker. You did it, Eden. You did it at the top of the big high floor, big high building. So what did we think of One Vanderbilt?
High and
High
a bit scary.
and scary. We're literally up in the clouds. Good, but she screamed when she saw us getting into this lift. This is only the lift that goes one floor, takes you to this back out onto the street. She's sick of elevators. She's over the elevator today, but we would recommend that. Again, was she maybe too wee for it? Maybe she liked the balls. She liked playing around with the balls and stuff, but yeah, bit of handling.
She liked it. She didn't complain once.
Yeah, no, I think for older kids again,
she enjoyed
fine,
it.
but,
there was no complaints out of her, which is a bonus.
Right, so maybe not with very, very young kids, but again, maybe over the age of 6, 7, they'd be pretty cool with that. And it's different, it's more shiny and new, and you can see why it would have more appeal for children.
Once you are at this stage where you don't need to bring a pram, it's good there. So whatever age that is.
Yeah, it's just a bit of handling with strollers and stuff for prams here. So anyway, that is us back out onto the street. It's obviously raining outside a wee bit. What are we doing? Snow cone?
Are we going to go to Bryant Park?
It's down there. Right, Bryant Park next. Do you want me to help you here? You ready? Here we go. Here we go. Yay! Did you like that? She enjoyed that better than the bloody building we were just in. Up 6 flights of steps. Bryant Park is literally just 2 blocks from the Vanderbilt building, so somewhere good to come, just chill out, peruse the little arts and crafts stalls. Obviously in the winter they've got the ice rink here, didn't they, and some other little activities for the kids, but it looks like it's just stalls out this time of year, and it's also been raining as we mentioned, so it just feels a little bit soggy, but we'll kill 20 minutes, half an hour. There's where we were, right up there. And now we're back down here in Bryant Park. Running around on more steps. Just here by the fountains where they've got all their food and drink options. Gelato, donuts, pizza, you name it. And there's a wee bar right here as well. But unfortunately, as I said, just all a little bit soggy today. So what we're going to do is go and get wet in a fountain. Yeah, there it is. Now if you're planning a visit to New York, especially with kids, we have a load more content on this channel, like some of the videos on the screen right now. Please remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification button. It all helps the channel out greatly, and we'll see you in the next one.